Hello, I'm Allison Newman, and I chose to research craniosynostosis for this assignment. This is the homepage, and I kind of just went into an overview of what the disease is, what risk factors may be involved, and the different types that could be involved. And I specified the type I was going to focus on, which was single suture non-syndromic craniosynostosis. And then I just included these visuals that kind of show what a normal skull and head would look like versus what the skull and head of a infant born with craniosynostosis would look like. For symptoms, I first went into what like the first warning signs would be and when doctors or healthcare professionals would first notice it, and then what steps they would take next and what they would look for. And the exams and scans they may order included a visual of a doctor performing a physical exam. And then I included additional symptoms down here, which just are symptoms that may be present or may not, but I thought it important to include them. And then one of the additional symptoms that's more common is increased head circumference. So put an image of a doctor measuring a baby's head, just to represent that. And then treatment, there was only really two types of treatment, so I just separated the two types into different sections. And the first type's cranial orthosis, which is just, fitted helmet. So I included an image of a baby wearing a molded helmet. And then the other type is surgery. And I just made sure to mention like how if it's caught early, the surgery can be done endoscopically, but if it's like caught too late, they may have to do an open surgery. And I just included an image of one of the surgery types that's performed, and the one that I mentioned, the one with the springs. And then tissues affected, I just included generally what area of the body is going to be affected. And then I like this image because it shows like the different types of single suture. And I don't know, I just found it to be helpful for me to get an idea of what all the different types are like. And then I just went into normal development. I included this graphic because I was going to be talking about embryonic and fetal, the fetal phases and what happens in each of them. So I just thought it was helpful to like kind of see where the rest of the development is at. So I was only talking about the brain. And then I included this graphic just because I didn't really know how to explain EMT quickly. I mean, I kind of did, but I don't know. I just thought it was helpful to kind of show what was happening. And then after I explained all the development, I just kind of said what's different in craniosynostosis in a normal development, just very quickly because I kind of go more into it in the next page, which is genetic causes. And for that, I just first went into what like I went into like the protein mutation itself and like explained what the mutation was. And I included these graphics just because for a general audience, they may not know what these things are. I just thought it was helpful to have a visual of what I was talking about. And then after I explained the mutation, I explained the protein that was being mutated and just went into kind of what it does and how if it becomes ineffective because of this mutation, what that could mean. And then genetic research, I just separated it into 3 different sections based on the different types of research we're supposed to get. And I just kind of summarized. I found a research paper that matched each of these sections and kind of just summarized those research papers. For animal models, I just included one of the figures they gave us that just shows the differences in the skull types of the mouse. And then for future treatment, I just included this image that could like represent what like an AI rendering of a skull could look like. And then references I included at the bottom of each page for the page they go to. I wasn't sure if those had to be a separate page, but I just found it more helpful for me personally, and just thought it would be more useful if the references were on the page they were like providing the information for. And that's it. Thank you.